Right, hello lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Underwear today. Sort of just, a fun little video to do. We're doing a quiz video on Celtic's season this year. It's on Sky Sports. If you guys want to play along, I'll have it on the screen when we do it. But before we go any further though, if you guys are enjoying these videos and you're enjoying the post-season content, I'd greatly appreciate you guys if you liked and subscribed to the channel. It's the best way to help this channel grow, and we're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers before Ange Ball returns, so I appreciate every single one of you who do that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, here we go. How well do you know the Scottish Premiership champions? I can't help but break a smile when I hear Scottish Premiership champions. Anyways, a little bit of a backstory debrief here, but I don't think we should waste any more time, and we should get right into it. Now, if you guys want to play along, do so. Leave your score in the comments below when we're done. So yeah, let's get into it now. Celtic's opening league match of the season ended in defeat at Hearts. But can you remember who got the champions' first goal of the season at Tynecastle? Easy. Anthony Ralston. He scored that sort of half solo effort. I'm pretty sure it was the half solo effort. Then he, with his left foot, he put it past Craig Gordon, who was unstoppable that day. So definitely Anthony Ralston. Yes. A total of 18 different players have found the back of the net for Celtic this season, but who was the first to get a league hat-trick? And if we're talking specifically the league hat-trick, I don't know if any Celtic player got a hat-trick before that. I know definitely no one did. It's Kyogo at Dundee. His home league debut, actually. And he got off to the perfect start. It couldn't have gone any better for him. Kyogo got our first hat-trick. Celtic are unbeaten at home this season, but who are the clubs to take points off the champions at home? Now, Rangers definitely. We know we drew with Rangers at the almost near the end of the season, so 100%. Just realised that doesn't help us because every answer's got Rangers in it, so that doesn't help us. But we keep looking on, and next looking at. We definitely drew with Dundee United. I remember that one clear as day. That was an annoying day for me. Even the fact we went 1-0 up and we still conceded 2-3 minutes later was annoying. So Dundee United. So it has to be either Hearts or we never lost to Hearts at home. So it has to be Livingston. Which game was that? Oh, the Giacomarcus infamous penalty miss. That game. Oh, bad memories. Doesn't mean much, but bad memories. Yeah, 3 from 3. What prompted this reply from Ange Postecoglou? I'm still on the same planet, mate. I haven't come from outer space. Now, this one I remember as clear as day. It was the fact that he was asked if he knew anything about Hearts. It's funny, it was one of his first press conferences, and it was one of the first iconic quotes from Ange that everyone seemed to fall in love with and jumped on the wagon this season on. So, yep, 100%. So far, 4 from 4. A total of 36 players have featured in the Scottish Premiership this season, but who has made the most appearances? Joe Hart, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Callum McGregor, or Liel Abada? This is actually a stumper. Literally, this is a stumper. Definitely not Cameron Carter-Vickers. We know because he came in late on deadline day, so he missed the first 4 fixtures or something. It's definitely not Callum McGregor because he's had 2 separate injuries this season and they kept him out for a couple games either side. So it's down to Joe Hart and Liel Abada. And obviously Joe Hart's the goalkeeper, so I know he definitely missed that one match against St. Johnstone just prior to the the winter break, sorry. But when did Liel Abada miss a match? Because I'm sure he's missed one. He's one of those players, he was on the bench for so many games in the league this season, but he hasn't gotten injured this season. So that's the incredible thing, the fact that he hasn't got injured, so I can't definitively say if he's missed a match or not. But I do know for a fact Joe Hart has missed one. But there has to be a game. Well, that means Liel Abada's have to have missed 2 games to have Joe Hart as the most capped player in the league this season. And I'm not sure he has. So I'm going to go with my gut, and I'm going to go with a bit of logic here. The fact that I can't remember Liel Abada missing a game is a strong enough claim in my eyes to have him as the most capped player this season. So fingers crossed. Let's go. That's easy. Wow. Shocking. Okay. So Leo Labata didn't miss a game this season. That's crazy. Oh, I know. The first game of the season, we didn't have Joe Hart available. We had Bain in goals. That makes sense. I just clocked that. So that's 2 games Joe Hart's missed. Right. No, makes a lot more sense now. Okay. So we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from 5. Celtic last lost in the league in September. But how many matches did the side go unbeaten after that defeat? So, what are we talking about here? It's definitely not talking about all competitions, because that wouldn't make sense, because we lost to Bodo Glimt and Leverkusen as well even. So it definitely isn't considering European competitions. If it's considering the league domestic only? If it's considering domestic competitions only, I'm actually not too sure, because we went down to Rangers in the cup. But if it's considering only the league, right? Celtic lost on the Celtic's last loss. The first 3 games, the first 6 games, we suffered 3 losses, right? The 6th game was against Livingston, right? So we lost that. If there's 38 premiership matches in a season, and we, from the 7th to the 38th, we were undefeated. That means it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So it should be 32 games we went unbeaten after that defeat, if we're considering the league only. Because we didn't lose again in the league. It's wrong? It's wrong? What? What? I'm in shock. How is it not 32? I've counted right. I'm gonna have to fact check that off camera, because I'm furious that 100% record's gone already. And that was only the 6th question. I think there's like 10 questions or 11 questions. In which game did Joe Hart keep his first clean sheet for Celtic in the Scottish Premiership? Easy. The same match where Kyogo scored his first hat-trick for Celtic. And yeah, Dundee. Easy. That was a cracking game. I'm very happy I watched that game. That was actually, I had like something really early on the next morning. I was planning to watch it, watch the replay. I'm very glad I stayed up live for that. Submit. Yep, that's right. 6 from 7, I believe. Another Ange quote. Sky Sports really love their Ange quotes, don't they? What prompted this reply from Postecoglou? Mate, I stay out of the kitchen, so pots aren't my forte. On the diet of players, on Celtic being in pot 2, on what Celtic players were being fed, or what he cooked after winning a match. It's definitely not the last, and it's definitely not the 3rd, but it's 100%. It's 100% number 2. I remember because it was just like typical dad joke. It was just a dad joke that he's just given in a press conference, but he actually like low-key had a serious tone to it, So 100%, yeah, correct. Easy as you like. So that is 7 from 8, I believe. Oh no, wow. 8 from 9. So here we go. Oh wait, no, 7 from 8. In which club did manager Postecoglou start his managerial career? Easy. It wasn't Australia. It wasn't Yokohama. It wasn't Melbourne Victory. It was South Melbourne Hellers in the NSL. Fun fact as well, Ange Postecoglou actually started his playing... Well, he didn't start, but he played for South Melbourne Hellers in the NSL and was actually managed by Ferenc Puskas. Just a bit of pub trivia for you guys. I'm sure you already know it, but for those who don't, that's just a bit of trivia for you guys. And here we go. Question 10. In what stat did Celtic rank 2nd across Europe's top leagues? Shots per game, goals per game, passes per game, goals conceded per game. It's definitely not goals per game. I can rule that out, and goals conceded, but it's either shots per game or passes per game, because the passing per game stat, or Celtics passing game, has been covered a lot in the media, right, recently. And I've seen so many stats saying it's one of the best in Europe, but I don't know if passes per game specifically is the second best in Europe. But shots per game, it makes sense, because Celtic, we always are taking lots of shots, regardless if they're on target or not. We're taking lots of shots. But I feel if we're not getting goals per game, we're certainly not going to be getting shots per game. So I think power of elimination and sort of my recent memory, I'm going to say passes per game. Please. Fingers crossed. Let's try. That's it. Thanks for Thanks for taking the quiz. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 questions, 9 from 10. As easy as you like. Still very annoyed I got that unbeaten run question wrong. And I'm going to fact check it afterwards, but regardless, that was just leave in the comments below how the scores you guys got. I'm sure you guys got 10 out of 10. Don't know how I slipped up here, but regardless, if you did enjoy this sort of like fun sort of quiz video and you want to see more of that, leave it in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, hail, hail.